Before you jump into your results, let's take a second to learn how to read the tilt chart. When creating a graph for tilt, we wanted to create something that symbolized the circular nature of this work. We're never done in our journey to be inclusive leaders, and a bar chart or another linear representation wasn't going to cut it. So we drew on inspirations from Florence Nightingale's Rose diagram and created this tilt leadership visualization. So let's jump into how to read your tilt chart. The tilt chart contains two main elements, circles and triangles. Let's start off with the circles. Circles represent the relative strength of your scores. They can be either emerging, developing, or thriving. We then layer on the color-coded triangles that stand for each of the inclusive leadership competencies. So let's analyze this chart together. We'll start with the outer ring, which represents thriving. This ring shows where you scored yourself the highest. In this example, the core strengths are strategy and coaching. Next, we have our developing ring. This ring shows where you scored yourself in the middle. In this example, a developing strength is systems. And finally, we have the emerging ring. This ring shows where you scored yourself lowest. In this example, emerging strengths are learning and relationships. Now, it can be tempting as you're reading your chart to focus in only on those areas for growth. But as some of you may be familiar with, and others will learn throughout your TILT report, a tenet of white supremacy culture is to focus more on the negatives than the assets. And so what we encourage you to do is, of course, focus on those components of the inclusive leadership competencies that you rated yourself lower, but also lean into those strengths. And that's it. Go ahead and dig into your report.